For the Concord Carlisle boys soccer team, 2017 was a year of redemption. Coach Ray Pavlik has maintained an incredible high school soccer dynasty. The Patriots have qualified for the state tournament for 33 years in a row. But in 2016, for the first time in many years, CC was knocked out of the state tournament in the first round, in overtime, by an overachieving Belmont team. To win the state soccer tournament, a team has to be good, and it also has to be lucky. The CC boys soccer team is always good, and sometimes it is lucky. There are so many one-goal victories, with games decided in overtime, and by penalty kicks. One bad bounce in November, and you become a tired, cold and often wet loser. And this year, as they headed into postseason play, things did not look very promising. They entered the postseason seated number 8 in the Division II North bracket. They had only 9 wins and 6 ties. Some of these ties were to small schools that in past years were strong victories. And for the first time in a long time, CC suffered 2 one-goal losses to their hated rival, Acton Boxborough. To make things worse, late in the season, a comeback attempt from a hamstring injury by the team's leading goal scorer put him on the sidelines for the rest of the season. It would take 5 victories in a row to win back the MIAA Division II title that had not had since 2014. After crushing Central Catholic 3-1, they moved on to face the dreaded and number 1 seated 16-1 North Andover team for an away game. North Andover had knocked CC out of the tournament in 2013. This year's showdown turned out to be a lot more one-sided than anyone expected. The 4-1 loss left the North Andover fans stunned. At the Woburn venue, they were able to hang on for a 2-1 victory over Belmont, the team that shocked them out of the tournament last season. They met Arlington at Manning Field in Lynn in the North Division Finals. This is a team that years earlier in regular season play CC had beaten quite often. But this was a different, and much better Arlington team, and on this night, they outplayed CC. With no goals scored in double overtime, it came down to penalty kicks. With some great goaltending, and some clutch penalty shooting, CC squeezed out another tense victory. It was onto the Fitchburg State Field, and a reunion with Oliver Ames, the team they had beaten to win the Division II title in 2014.
Number 6, Peter Harshorn. Number 7, Alexander McMorrow. Number 8, Warren Dick. Number 10, Aaron King. Number 11, Aaron Bugowden. Number 12, William Cooper. Number 20, Theodore Sweet. Number 25, Benjamin Santos. And the goal for the Patriots, number 0, Davis Menu. The head coach of Concord Carlisle is Ray Pavlik.
The Oliver Ames boys scored first on a throw-in. CC evened things up on a play started by Ben Santos passing to the wide-open Aaron Chung, who put the ball in front of the net. In the ensuing scramble, Kyle Jackson was able to make a great shot to tie the game at 1. In the first overtime period, CC put the ball in the goal twice, but both goals were called back by offside calls. The first goal should have counted, as we see in the video. It's close, but all the Concord players are onside when the ball is kicked. The second offside call is also close, but the CC player seems to be behind the defense when the ball is passed to him. The winning goal came in the second 15-minute overtime period. It started with an alert pass from Aaron Chung to Ben Santos, who made an outstanding turn and pass to a wide-open Cameron Gurdine. He blasted a superb bouncing pass through 5 defenders. The ball deflected off of Logan Dick's perfectly positioned knee, and into the goal. Golden goal victory.
Will the coaches and captains of Concord Carlisle please come forward to accept your championship trophy?